presentation of the National Football League.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. This team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. On the other side is Giants head coach Brian Daboll. This guy's ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview on January. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. He does that.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here in early 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
If you ever want to get an idea of just how competitive this guy is, when we talked to him the other day, despite the fact that he put up ridiculous numbers a week ago, you could tell that it was bothering him that he came up just shy of passing that 500-yard mark. I mean, he jokingly said, well, now he has something to chase after he's in the air. But I don't think he was necessarily serious. It really shocked me one bit who put up similar numbers at the end of this.
That last run got 4. Here comes 2nd and 6. Back to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Giants will take over at their own 15.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants, his guy heading back out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Giants first
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Here's the fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Slayton is the man
Makes
in
it
motion.
3rd and 2.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll complete it. Doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And did the Chiefs get it?
Biggest play is under review.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll drop to throw. And he'll swing it out to his fullback. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Number 45. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
So second down, and they'll run it. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard
He
line.
was brought down at the 4-yard
3rd
line.
and goal.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, the ball's incomplete.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. The Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Ball time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 13-yard
Man in motion, it's Diggs. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. This defense all over this when they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
3rd down.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Giants sending out their puncher, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
46-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Gain of 6.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And a first down, Chiefs.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's
The
caught.
second down pass.
Will get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And it's going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Giants' 5-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. That touchdown reception number 22 for him this year. Tied for 2nd all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Kansas City.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down for 37.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
Neighbors
and 3
in motion.
at the 34-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. You know, the receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
inside the 40-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll run it on the inside handoff. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's
A
another
fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now from the gun to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Buckner on for the point after.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend their 1st quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there to get him at 5 yards. You get up there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating him up right now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Roll forward. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Now give up the middle. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Quick slap hooked in by Neighbor. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds.
Gain of 6.
The 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
To number 1. The lead 6-yard pickup. Brings up second.
We'll try to power ahead with the pass. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down
The backfield
at the 11-yard
empty
line.
here for third and
It's a gain
2.
of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
This looks like a design run. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Is he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
He'll drop the throw.
Kansas City.
Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another.
Here's first and 10.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of 19 yards.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second down.
That one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding a hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense...
And he's in. Touchdown, KC. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. They'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5. Brings up third.
Here, looks to throw. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Loss on the play. It's fourth down.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and he'll take the ball over on down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First row, caught by the tight end, Gray. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, here's a run to go. He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And the Kansas City
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
a gain of 13 yards.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, he hasn't even reached halftime yet. Second and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And the
That
Giants
Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. He's in. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 14. Jason Sanders
After
set
the
to kick
touchdown,
off.
Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Here's a run going left. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for sets up third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Toss left side, caught by his running back.
It's a gain of
Pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
first down. A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they can move off the field.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. First and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Louds another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. And
Out to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
at the 7-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. They've got him back in their chance. Now timeout, Giants. That is their second.
And goal.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Back to the left side and taken in by Diggs. The Giants will call their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And a yard at the 31-yard line.
The throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the 38-yard line.
He'll be forced to just throw it all the way. It's incomplete. Third and long.
Brings up third down and 15.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Results in a fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the gun, here's a handoff. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Into traffic, but taken in. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
First down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Back at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Buckner's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Nice taken. They're on the 10.
Down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And a run on 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
He'll look to throw. On the left side, catch is made. spot.
Third and 1.
One is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Pickup on the play. First
Handoff as they try to run it here. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown tonight.
Harrison Butker.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Throwing now from the gun. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
This fielded inside the 35. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off easy. That's powerful running. Lowers the shoulder and picks up 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Handoff here, up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He will score! Touchdown, Kansas City. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs respond to their already sizable lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 1. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flats. It's going to be 4th down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. As we bring up the 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10.
To the air one more time.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Complete to number 4. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, get a chance at that pick. Like, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Chiefs offense and their running back. getting ready to go back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll go with a run. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs stretch things out even further. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Brian Daboll there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle. Room up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Back into the hands of Diggs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So now it's 2nd and 11. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
First down. A gain of 14. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He did not want to go down Steelers second down and a yard. That is caught out wide on the RPO. That'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. Now, faking the give. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with their running back. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings
On
up
third
3rd
down,
down.
they'll set up to throw. He's got it to the 3. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. If they aren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up a first down anyway. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, KC. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. At 3, 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up. Short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To the ground, the first down run. As 6 points. It is first down and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's a run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard
It's a
line.
loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Giants' 3-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Hill look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown Chiefs. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point by Buster is good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage.
Tight end going in motion here.
It's third down and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. This one broken up. It's incomplete. This job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. That is going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now the second.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first and 10.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the spot. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is third and 10.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete. On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on for the second time. They try to get something inside the 10. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Giants offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Drive will start on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's 2nd and 2.
To number 81. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. Here we go. One final play. We'll try to hit him with a screen. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks.